I want to give you 3 tips on what to do on the day that you got a haircut. First thing, wear a t-shirt, no collared shirts. Super important because it accentuates and shows the length of your neck. And one of the ways that you get a great haircut is allow the stylist to create a cut based upon the shape of your face, your hairline, your texture, and the length of your neck. Super, super important. They can't get a good read on the length of your neck without you having a t-shirt on. If you have a collared shirt on, it's a pain in the neck. I'll be honest with you. Tip number 2 is go in unplugged. Don't have any shit in your hair. No pomade, no cream, no spray. Now this is if you go to a barber. If you go to a salon, that's a different thing because they will wash your hair. Barbers aren't usually hair washers if you go to a barber. And the last thing that somebody wants to do is to drag a comb through gooked up hair. Go with clean hair, unplugged. Doesn't have to be wet, it just has to be clean. It's a pain in the neck for the average barber to try to cut hair that is pomaded, oiled up, whatever. Hold on, I gotta cross the street here. Alright. Now, let me just head back down here. So, wear a t-shirt, no collar. Number 2, don't have any crap in your hair. And number 3, make sure that you sit up very straight in the chair, because if you don't, what you need to do is provide a good palette for the barber or the stylist. It's so important to be able to do that for them. When you sit up straight, no slumping, no surfing on your smartphone. When you sit up straight, you give a more accurate palette to the stylist. And that's super important. 3 tips that will help you get a great, oh look at that, there's a beauty school right behind me. When you do those 3 things, you are for sure going to get a much more accurate haircut. I just went to a barber, Italian barber. I didn't check his prices. I never check prices, I check quality. I think a great haircut is worth, whatever you can pay for it. And I will tell you this, I have been to this right now, this haircut that I just got, and I'm blowing in the wind, so you're really not seeing the accuracy of the cut. This haircut is the 250th stylist barber's chair that I've sat in. 250. Why do I go to different people? Do I have my favorites? Yes, I do. But I also like cross-training. And for me, being in the hair industry, I pick up tips. One of my favorite barbers that I ever went to was trained one-to-one by Vidal Sassoon. And the guy's in his 80s. And you would never, ever believe it. He wore a barber jacket, was a very typical barber, but he was trained by Vidal Sassoon, and it was one of the most beautiful cuts that I ever got in my life. It's quite amazing. So, 250 chairs I've sat in. And people say, well, why don't you just go to one person that you like? The reason is because I want to learn. All the time I want to learn. I'm kind of like Ty Lopez, here in my garage. Books, knowledge. I want to learn from everybody. Galileo said, I never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. And I don't want to say that people in the hair industry are ignorant, because everyone who has a usable skill is brilliant as far as I'm concerned. When I look at the people who are on the unemployment line today, most of them are college-educated people and not tradesmen. And the goal of you that are in the hair industry is this, is to take a humble trade, like cutting hair, and turn it into an honorable profession where the sky is the limit. So I encourage you, go into the hair industry. It's all about what you want to do with it. And now with social media, you can do anything you want. Anything you want. Specialize. Like I specialize in silver, gray, and white hair. Well, duh. Okay, the Sultan of Silver. I got that nickname even before my hair went gray in the hair industry. So today, my 250th chair that I've sat in, and boy, did I learn something that I will practice on the next person that sits in my chair. Not only did I do an apprenticeship and I read books and watch videos, but I learn from every single chair that I sit in. Experiences. If someone gave you $1,000, what would you do with it? So many people go and buy a new flat screen, get a new bicycle. Oh, there's the Sultan XB right there. See that? Do you guys like the Sultan XB? It's been a great car for me. So many people go buy a new flat screen, a bicycle, new clothing, go on vacation, you know, whatever. I like the idea. Now think about this. Electronics depreciate in value 20% a year. So in 5 years, your flat screen is worth zippo, nothing. But experiences, think about this, appreciate in value as the years go on. Your house can burn down and everything you ever bought will be destroyed. The stuff that the experiences that you spent money on get more valuable and they will stay with you forever. That's why you need to cross-train your experiences. Take a different route to work. Eat with chopsticks one night. Even if it takes you an hour and a half to get through your dinner, do it. Go to different barbers and stylists. Talk to people about their lives. Your life will be enriched. And remember those 3 tips before you go and get your hair cut. That's for men and for women. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.